Okay. Yeah. So pick list, text area, percent, date, email, text currency, checkbox, pick list phone. Okay, done. So let's see if there is anything pending. Okay. So let's discuss about the formula auto number first and then the formula field. Okay. What is auto number? I'll tell you. So for students, basically what we'll be having, there will be an ID, right? Instead of student name, we call them with IDs like student 1, student 2, roll. It's kind of a roll number or admission number kind of a thing, correct? So for students, instead of putting name, so we can put the name field as is, but we need ID also. Okay. Let's say, for example, I am running a school. I have 1050 students in my school. 1050 students are there in my school. And a new admission came in. So I need to give 1051 to him. Right. And if the other admission comes, then 1052, 1053, like this we have to give. Now, let's say we stopped at 1053 and after 1 month, we got another student. So whom we need to give 1054. Okay. So we should maintain that number somewhere to make sure that the next person comes in will have one number extra and he'll be 1054, right? We have to maintain that somewhere in the system or maybe on the some paper or somewhere to know what is the exact count now, and if the new admission comes, what should be the new number for him. That has to be maintained. So instead of doing that, what we can do is, in Salesforce, we have this feature called auto number. Auto number means it automatically gets generated. Okay, +1, +1, +1, it gets generated and keeps the data. Okay, so no need to maintain that number. What is the current number and what would be the next number? We don't need to maintain it. So let's try. So click new. Okay, and select this auto number option. See, a system generated sequence number that uses a display format you define. The number is automatically incremented for each new record. Number will be automatically incremented for each new record. Next, I selected auto number, give some name, student number. Okay. Display format. What should be the format of this number? Okay, whether it is a student. Okay, then hyphen, and then so we have to give the brackets, flower brackets, and give the number here. So when I say 4 zeros, that means what is the maximum number? 9999. Okay, up to 10,000 I can expect from this number. Okay, and so this what happens is it will display student -0001. Okay, student -0002, like this it will display. Okay, if you don't want full student as a word, then you can put S like this. It's up to you. Whatever you want, you can put S or STU or student or whatever you want, you can put. So for now, I think that okay, S hyphen, this should be the format. Now the number will show as S0001, S hyphen 0001. Okay, like that it will show. And then starting number, what should be your starting number? You can put any number as a starting number. So as this is new functionality, I'll put it as 1. Okay. Now what happens when you create first record, it shows S-0001 as a student number. Okay, got it? So this format you have to give mandatory. So as an example, you can see here. Okay. So you should give S and then hyphen. Yes means you can give here whatever you want. And then hyphen is mandatory, and then this flower braces. And if you want 3 numbers only, you can give 3 numbers. If you want 4 numbers, you can give 4 or you can give 5 also. It's up to you. 5, 6. So based on number of students joining in your school, that will be increased. Later also you can increase. Clear? And this
is this display format is only for auto number?
Yes, only for auto number this format will come up, because this is auto generated number, right? So how should that look like? Because the other fields you will enter. Like if you want to enter the name, you will enter. Date of birth, you will enter. But this one auto-generated. So you don't enter anything here. Okay, when you click on save, automatically this number will be generated.
So if it is only 4, we give 4 zeros, you said, right? So for example, if it is any age or anything, if there is a clause like it should be only 18 years, not above that, in data types, we can just select number, but there is no clause or anything that we can add, right? How do we do in that case?
That is the formula field. We'll see now after this one. Because we have to write the logic for that to make sure the age is calculated based on date of birth, and then we'll put a validation on that. Okay. Age should not be less than 18. Like that we need to do. Okay. So this is just an auto number which will just display the number for you. Okay. The auto generated. So when you create a record, one number will generate. When you create another record, another number will generate. Like that automatically generates. And you can put external ID also for this one. If not, we can leave. Let me click on next. Okay, leave this next. Then save. Okay, I created a field. Now let me go into student. So this is our student record, right? Earlier student record. And you will be having auto number. So student number, which will be blank because we just created. And this is not editable field also. Okay, let me show you. Create new. Yeah, I will not enter anything. Leave it. So here auto number was there, student number. So that will not display on the UI. Okay, because it's auto generated number. So it will not display on the UI and you are not able to edit that record also. That field also you cannot edit. Okay, so let me save it. So this is first record I am creating after student number field, right? The auto number is become S-001. Okay, you cannot edit. This is this is read-only field. So see here, lock symbol is coming. You cannot edit this. For example, if you want here, the pencil comes. You can edit here. Okay, this is auto-generated field, so you cannot edit. And if you edit if you click on edit also, that field will not be displayed. Okay, see, you cannot edit here. This is already a non-editable field. So Ramya, other day you asked me read only, right? Read only means like this. So you can see this, but you cannot edit it. Okay, so you just see it. You cannot edit. This is editable, visible, and not read only means like this. You can edit it. These two are the examples for this. Okay, this cannot be editable, and this gets auto generated. Now it's S0001, right? Let me clone this. Clone means the exact details will be copied into a new record, and you can enter just small changes you can do, and you can save. Then it will create a new record for you. Okay, student XYZ and odd number is 0002. Okay, let's say you want to delete this record. Now 0002 is gone. I have only 0001 for RF record. Okay, now what happens if I create a new record? 001 is there, 0002 I deleted. 2 I deleted, 1 I kept. Now if I create a new record, can someone tell me what happens? Will it create 3 or will it create 2?
Will it create 3?
It will create 3. 2 is not there, right? 2 is gone. Still it will create 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can someone else? What else? Anyone tell me whether it creates 2 or 3?
What was the question answer?
I had 1 and 2 records. Okay. I deleted second record. 2 record I deleted. Now I am creating another record. Now will the auto number be generated as 0, 2 or 3?
2,
2 only.
2.
because it's deleted.
It's deleted, so because it gives 2 only again. Okay. So Daud said 3. Anyone else want to tell something? Anything? Is it create 3, 4 or 2? Or it will again come from 1?
3.
Okay. Yeah. So it will create 3. Why? Because so once the number is generated, okay, it will not revert. You cannot revert it. So it's once it's generated. Okay, whether the record is there or whether record is deleted, this auto number functionality will not look into it because it doesn't know, right? So the field doesn't know whether the record is there or not. So once the record is created, done. Once the number is incremented, you cannot change it. Okay. As an example, let's say there are 1,000 students in the school. Okay. No, every year some people will leave and some people will join. Correct. Now I have 1,000 students. 20 people left this year, and 20 people got added. Now I cannot go back to 1,000. No, 900 and 1,000. I said right. 990 or 980 number, and again add 10 or 15 students. Right. The number is generated to 1,000. So if new student joins, I'll give 1,001. If the old people, old students left, I don't remove their numbers. The number will be fixed for them. They'll go. That's okay. But no, I don't remove the numbers and set it to the new numbers again. Okay, got it? So always it increments. Once you create a record, it increments. That's it. So it doesn't go back and whether record is deleted, how many records are there, it will not check. Got it? Yeah. So student number, it came to 3, and then again if you create a record, it will go to 4. Like this, the data will be auto generated. Number will be auto generated automatically. Clear? Any questions on the auto number? This format you can give whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Only thing is it has to be some letter or number hyphen. Then when you set it up, you have to set it up in the flower braces. Okay. That is, this format is important. Even in this format also, instead of letter, if you want some number to be kept, you can keep. Okay. Or else you can keep all number only. No need to worry about that. So it depends on how do you want. So if you want just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you want 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 only. Okay. No need this hyphen or yes. Sorry.
It's not taking the alphabet. It's only taking the numericals only.
Where?
In auto number.
It's not taking alphabets. In this?
Yeah.
No, in this it has to be number only. You cannot give alphabets because alphabets are only 26, right?
Yeah.
What are you trying? Let me see. Okay, new auto number. Okay, so what are you doing? What is your format?
No, starting number I have given A1 like that. It's not taking.
1 second. So how did you give A hyphen 1? Is it?
No. Starting number.
Starting number you are giving A1.
Yes.
Like no, this is number only. So you should start with either 1 or 100 or 1,000, like that you need to start. Your A should come here. A hyphen like this. If you want 3 digits, you can give like this. It should start. Your A should be here, and your starting number means from where the count should start. Okay. So from if you want from 1 to start, you will start. Let's say for example you have already set up a school. Okay, you have 1,000 people already. 1,000 students are already there. And now you want to implement this auto number functionality. Then what you'll do? You already have 1000, so you don't want to touch that. You want 1001, your starting number. Then when you create a record, it will come A-1001 like. Okay. Starting number will always be 1 only. Okay. And then here there is one more beautiful option. So generate auto number for existing records. Okay. So if you have 1000 records already and your starting number is 1001, and for the existing records, if you select this one, then all the existing records will also get updated with some number. Okay. Clear, right, Ramya?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. So this is auto number. Now let's go back. Let me create admission object quickly. Create setup object. Admission. So here again there is another option, admission name. So instead of name you can put admission number. Okay. And then here you have data type option, right? Here you can also select auto number. So basically admission number will not be there, but generally admission number will be there. So you can put admission number, and here you can put the display format. IDM. Okay. 00000. And here you can, if you put the 100, then your first admission number will become 100. Okay. Or else you can put 1. It's up to us. Let me put 100 just to show you. Allow reports, allow activities, allow field history tracking. I'm keeping all this. And then allow search. Launch new custom tab wizard after saving, and also I'll click this option also. What is this is add notes and attachments related list to the default page layout. So when you see the record here, right? When you see the record, what happens? So if I open ABC, so this is called page layout. Okay. So what you are seeing on the detail page is called page layout. So all fields and data will be displayed here. And then once you are created date and last modified date and this edit fields are done, then this section is called related list section. This section. So open activities is one related list, and activity history is one related list. Related list of this record. Okay, related list of student records. Now here what it is asking is add notes and attachments related list to the default page. That means here, if you want, I don't have notes and attachment section here or related list. So if I select that checkbox, then notes and attachments related list will be added here. Okay, it will be added. So what is the purpose of that is if you have attachments to be attached, right? If you have a long text, very long text, you need to write notes for it, then you can use that related list under that object. Okay. I'll show you. So I clicked on add notes and I clicked on launch tab, then clicking on save. And then admissions will take some color. Okay. And then next. So tab visibility here you can also see here. Only apply one tab visibility to all profiles, default on, and tab visibility. This we'll discuss about this logic in profile topic. Okay, next. And then if you don't want this to be added anywhere, just select the education system and save. Now I have admission field object with API name admission __ C, and I have admission number field, okay, which is auto number. Data type is auto number. Now let's create. So admission means what will take student name, correct? Father name. I gave the name fields list. Okay. I'll make it required. Avenue. I'll just create some fields and later someone can help me to create other fields. Son of let's say make it required. And then we'll click date of birth. Let's make it required here also. So all three fields are required for me because these are minimum information we need, right? So some date of birth and phone email will create later, and I'll put some currency field as okay. Admission fee. So decimals, if I put 2 here, what I need to do? I need to change 8 into 16. Okay. Then next. Save menu. And then fee also. Amount. Okay, this amount is for that particular class. How much amount it will be. Okay. And on top of this, we'll create a logic later. Let me save. Okay, so I have created a couple of fields here. If I go here, admissions, click new. Okay, student name, anything I can give. Date of birth. Okay, so let's say we'll give today's date. Admission fee 500. 2023 means 5 years back means 2018. Okay, and amount, let's say 50,000 is the school fee, and then save. Okay, see here admission number became ADM-000 because my starting number was 100, right? So it started with 100. Okay, earlier I gave only 1, so it started with 1. Now I gave 100, so it started with 100. And how many zeros you give, that many zeros will come. So why do we give these numbers is, so your last maximum number will become 969s. Right, 999,999. That is the reason. So that depends on the business to business, how much, what should be the number, and accordingly you will give it. Okay. And Rehan Anwar, no, date of birth 500 and 5,000. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's go back to one more feature and then we'll go into the formula field section. Okay. Let's click on new. So I was telling about the state and city, right? So when you create a data, so if you have a state field, when you select Andhra Pradesh, and the cities should display only Andhra Pradesh related cities. Okay, it should not display again all 6. For example, you have 20, no, you have all states, 29, I think, right? Currently, 29 states are there, and each state has 10 cities, for example. Okay, 29 into, let's assume 30 into 10, so 300. So in that case, what happens? So you have 30 options here, you will select one, and then here you will see 300 options, correct? And out of that, you have only how many? 10 states are there. So you need to just 10 cities are there. You just need to see 10 cities rather than 300 values, because right, because you'll select the city from the state only, correct? But now it is showing all. So how do we do this one? How do we do? So this controlling. So this is called field dependency. What is called? This is called field dependency. You need to know one field will be dependent on the other field. Okay. So how do we, you got the requirement, sir. Now in this case, if I select Telangana, then how many cities it should come? What should come? Only Hyderabad and Warangal should come. So I should not see all these 6. I just should see Hyderabad and Warangal. That's it. If I select Karnataka, then I should see Bangalore and Mysore. I should not see all these values. Now here it is 6 values, so it is okay. But as I said, right, if you are having full states and full cities, then it will be a big trouble for you to identify correct state, correct city. Okay. So let's do that. So now what I need to do is go to setup, field dependency I'm talking about, create objects, then which object? Student object, correct? So in this student object, I want to make city controlled by state. So city should be controlled by state. That means what cities I should show, that depends on the state. So field dependency, that is called field dependency. Okay, let me open that. Okay. All field can be controlled by another field. So now let's I'll add, keep on adding. Now my requirement is state should be controlling the city, right? Based on state only, city should come. Now here beside new, there is an option called field dependency. There is an option called field dependency. So click on this. So when you click on this field dependencies, okay, you'll get a new option here. Click on new. Then controlling field. So what is my controlling field here? State. So state should control the cities. So controlling field I can select. And here if you see here, right, what all options we are getting? Pick list and checkbox. So controlling field can be a pick list and can be a checkbox. Okay, controlling fields can be pick list or checkbox. See, fee paid what? Checkbox. City, checkbox, pick list. State, pick list. Gender, pick list. Right? So subject is also there, our side, right? But this is not controlling field. Okay, multi-pick list cannot be a controlling field. Okay, controlling field can be a pick list or checkbox. Okay, multi-select field or multi-pick list field cannot be a controlling field. Okay, I'll tell you why. So controlling field can be a pick list or checkbox. Okay, if you see here, I can see city, fee paid, gender and state. So what is my controlling field now? According to my example, my controlling field is state. Okay, what is my dependent field?
City.
My dependent field is city. So if you see here, I am getting subject here. I am getting city, state, gender, state and subject. What is missing here? Fee paid is missing. So checkbox cannot be a dependent field. And so dependent field can be a multi-select. Okay. We cannot have checkbox as a dependent field, but we can have multi-select as a dependent field. Pick list and multi-select can be a dependent field. Okay. pick list and multi-pick list can be dependent fields. Checkbox cannot be a dependent field. Okay, so once I show you, you'll get to know why it is not dependent. Okay, so let's create this. Okay, so state is my controlling, and what is my dependent here? City. Okay, so select the controlling field and dependent field and click on next. And then you can see your controlling field is on top. Okay, so if you have 100 values, then you can, you'll go like this. You view all, then you'll see some 10 here, and then click on next. Then the next values will come like that. Okay, and the dependent field is below. Okay, now for Andhra Pradesh, what are the cities which I need to add? Under Andhra Pradesh, out of these 6, what are the cities?
Kurnool
Kurnool
and
and
Kurnool and Anantapur.
Kurnool, Anantapur, right? So select one value and then press Control and select another value. So under Andhra Pradesh, I have only 2. So select the values which are available, which are needed, and then click on Include Values. Click on Include Values. Okay. Then again go to Telangana. What are the values?
Hyderabad and
and
Warangal.
Warangal. So select those and click on Include. Okay. Go to Karnataka, Bangalore, Mysore. Then Include. If you don't want, let's say for example, you selected this also, and later you want to exclude, then select this one and then exclude. Include, exclude. Okay, so these are the options. Let me take a screenshot for you. Just put it here. Okay, include, exclude, and then save. Got it right? So this is your controlling field. This is your dependent field, city, and the values which you want. So under Hyderabad, I want to see only Kurnool and Anantapur and Telangana, Hyderabad, Warangal, and Karnataka, Bangalore, Mysore. So I just included all those and then save. If you want to see other values also, you can select. So done. Okay. So now my dependency is done. Now I'll go back. So this is a little bit, I need to put state up and city down. I'll do that. 1 second. Okay, so now I'll go back, click on new. Okay, I don't feel it. So state, which one you want to see? Let's say Karnataka. See, before I select state here, see, city is read only. And it says depends on state. See here. If you hover on this I symbol, it says depends on state. So now city is dependent on state, correct? So until unless you select state, city will not be selectable. It's read only. Now let me select Karnataka. Then city will open up and it will show you only those cities, Bangalore and Mysore. Because for Karnataka, what I selected? For Karnataka, I selected Bangalore and Mysore, right? So only those 2 values are coming up. Okay. Is this simple? Just to control the fields. If I select Andhra Pradesh, then automatically these values will change to Kurnool and Anantapur. So if you select Telangana, Hyderabad, automatically it will change. So no need to wait for something or no refresh or something. Don't need to do anything. Just select the parent and the controlling field will control the dependent fields and it will show like this. Okay, this is called field dependency. Got it? Any questions on this one? So how do you create a field dependency? Go to object on which you want, right? And then click on this field dependency option. Okay, I'll take the screenshot of this also. State and city field. Setup, create object, right? Select object, click on field dependency. Clear? Any questions on field dependency? You want me to show again? Let me go to another object. Okay. Did I made anything on school? I need to have two. Okay. At least two I need to have. So let's do between, so here only we'll do between fee paid and subjects, for example. If you want to control the subjects based on the fee payment, okay, then your controlling field will become fee paid, and your dependent field will become subjects. So this can be done only either three options you have: pick list, multi-pick list, and checkbox. Only three you can use. So checkbox can be a controlling field, and pick list and multi-selects can be a dependent fields. Okay, multi-select we cannot use controlling. Okay, so why is that? I'll show you. I said, right, multi-select we cannot use controlling, because in multi-select you will select more than two values. Correct? So when you select more than two values here, then what happens? So the dependent field, whether it should show Telugu related dependencies or Hindi related dependency, it will not be able to understand. If you select all, right, then what happens? It will be a trouble, right? So that is the reason controlling field cannot be a multi-select. So controlling field should be like something which you will select only one value, and then for that value you will show the dependent values. Let's say, for example, here this subject is dependent on maybe some branch or something, right? Class or something. So then if class 1 is there, then you can have a subject list. For class 1, there might not be Telugu, Hindi, Sanskrit, right? Only English, maths, social science. Social science will also be not there. Only English and some maths will be there, and then some GK classes will be there. Like that, it will be there. So like that, you can control. Based on class, you can control the subjects. Okay, you need to create a class, pick list, and control the subjects through that class. Like that, you can try. Okay, try it and let me know tomorrow. Okay, like this you have to do. So how do you do is, go to object, on which object you want to do, click on field dependencies, click on new, and then select the controlling parent, controlling field, and the dependent field. Okay, then what do? You go and click on include. So always you can come to the existing field dependencies and edit and change whenever you want. Let's say I want to create a few more pick list values. Now I have 6, right? I want to add some more cities to the field. Then what I do? I'll go to the object. And so existing pick list field, if you want to add some more values to it, right? Later you can change it, right? So then what you need to do is go to that pick list state. Okay. Under state, what you have 3 states. If you want to add new state to it, right? So what you need to do here? So basically the new value can be added here, but state is done by global value set, right? So you need to go to global value set. Here you will see. So this is set up by global value set. So go to global value set and add the value here. Okay, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka. Now I want to add Tamil Nadu, for example. Okay. Add Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra, for example. Okay. So next option here, add the pick list values to all record types that use this global value set. Okay. Just select this one. We'll discuss about this when we discuss about record type functionality. Then save it. Now what happens? I have Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra states also. Now automatically it will come up here. Let me click on new. Automatically it will come up here. See Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra. If I select Tamil Nadu, what happens? City is not coming. Why city is not coming here? I select Tamil Nadu. I select Maharashtra. Cities
We
are not
don't have
coming.
any cities in that.
We don't have cities entered for Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, and the dependency is also not there for that. So if you select something Karnataka, then it will show. Okay. Now what I need to do? I need to go to cities, right? And enter the cities information. Go to city field. So you need to go to that city field and see here. So when you have a dependency, it will show you controlling field is state here itself. You don't need to check again. So city is controlled by state. You can see directly here. Okay. Now go to city and see here. City is not controlled through a global value set. So if you come to city pick list field, you can add the values here itself. You can add the values here itself. But for the global value set, you need to go and add in the global value set. How do you know? Pick list. So search for the pick list and go here, pick list value set. So here you can add. So gender and state are global pick list value set. So you have to add here. Then automatically it will be added in all the places wherever state is used. In all the places it would have been added automatically. Okay. Now city, I want to add some more values in the city. Scroll down. So you can see values and these are the current values. If you want to remove anything, you can deactivate or delete. If you deactivate, what happens? It will come in this section, inactive values. If you delete, it will be gone directly. Okay. So in this section, values section, you have new, click on new and add new values. Tamil Nadu, what are the cities? Chennai,
Coimbatore,
Madurai, Coimbatore. Okay. And I'm very bad in spellings. What did we selected? Maharashtra, Mumbai, Pune. Okay, let me put two values here. And then for no Andhra Pradesh, I want to add some more. Vizag. And for Bangalore, I want to add some more. Let's say Mangalore. What is other? Telangana. Nizamabad. Karimnagar. Let's say I want to add Nizamabad and Karimnagar. Okay, Vijayawada and no. I have added couple of cities now, right? Let me save. Okay, now you see there are all the values got added. Now what is the next step I need to do? So if I add cities, will automatically will get updated. Like if I select state here, Maharashtra, still cities are not coming because I have added the values, but I need to go back to dependencies and I set the dependency also, correct? If I don't set up this dependency, then it will not come. Let's say Andhra Pradesh. So what are the values? Kurnool, Anantapur. What is the expected values? I should get Vizag and Vijayawada also, right? Under Andhra Pradesh.
We did not select that
We-
under depend.
Exactly. So we set up the dependency, but the new values needs again go back to dependency and you need to select the values. Okay. Go to field dependencies. Okay. Go to that object, fields, in the field section, click on dependency and then cell edit. When you edit it, it will show the new values again here. So now under Andhra Pradesh, what all need? I need Vizag and Vijayawada also. Correct? And under Telangana, what I need? I need Nizamabad and Karimnagar. And then under Karnataka, what I need? I should have Mangalore. All you can select and then click on include, it will update. Tamil Nadu, I need Coimbatore, Madurai, Chennai. Maharashtra, I need Mumbai and Pune. Oh. Coimbatore. Okay. Karnataka, Mangalore, Telangana, this one, and Vizag and Vijayawada. Right? So these are the new values I added. So I selected.
Sir, in Tamil Nadu, you have selected Mumbai.
Oh, sorry. Mumbai should not be there. Chennai should be there. Chennai, Madurai, and Coimbatore. Okay, like this one. And also, so in this case, it's not valid. But for example, you have like just like this Mumbai, right? Mumbai should be there for all cities, all states. You can select like this also. Okay, if that is needed. In this example, this will not work, but in general, other scenarios like industry and some other field is controlled. Then if you want one value to be there in all the controlling fields, still you can do that. It's not restricted that one value selected in this controlling field, you cannot select in the other controlling field. Not like that. So you can select all these values again here also. Okay, no need to worry about that. Include values, included, save. Now go to Andhra Pradesh. Let's refresh. If you select Andhra Pradesh, then you will see all 4 values here. And if you select Maharashtra, you will see 2 values. Got it? Any questions on this one? Field dependency. So pick list values you can add anytime, you can remove anytime. Dependency you can add anytime, you can remove anytime. Okay. And if you want to see the values which are available, you can go here, go to this pick list field, and if you scroll a little down, you can see all the pick list values here. And also there are 2 options here, some options. So new, you will create new record. Reorder. So this is the order you are seeing, right? If you want to reorder, you can click on this and you can reorder this, like Karnool, Anantapur, and then you want Vizag to be on the top. You can reorder it like this. Anytime you can reorder. Up and down you can do. Okay. And then you can put a default value. So default value means like if you log in and try to create a new record, then default what value you want, you can put it. And then display values alphabetically, not in the order entered. If you want to display the values, these values in the alphabetical order, then click on this and save. Like this, you can reorder the values. Okay, now what happens? It will show in alphabetical order. See, Anantapur, Bangalore, Chennai, Coimbatore, Hyderabad, like this. And then replace. So what does replace means? Like if you want Karnool to be replaced with some other value, then you can click on replace and give the new name, select the old value, okay, and give the new name and then click on replace. Then what happens is all the records in the system which are related to Anantapur will change it to this one automatically. Okay, let's say if there are 100 records in Anantapur with the Anantapur city, 100 students are there. Now this school is instead of city Anantapur, it is changed to something else. Okay. Then you have to come here, enter the new name and select the city which you want to replace and then say replace. Then all the students address which was there for as Anantapur will change to the new city. Okay, that is the replace. And what else we have? Printable view. Let's say, for example, you want to see all this. So now here you have some 10 to 15. You want to see those values. So and copy and put somewhere else. So you can copy from here. You cannot copy from here. Okay, it will give all these options. So if you click on printable view, it will give you the list, and copy and paste wherever you want, you can paste it. Okay, these are the chart colors not needed. So we will see later. Clear on the pick list? If you deactivate some pick list, then what happens? It will get deactivated and it will get added here. If you want to reactivate, you can reactivate. Now, when you reactivate, right, what happens? Whether this Anantapur will come or not, let's see. This is a good point. So if I select Andhra Pradesh, see, Anantapur is gone. I inactivated it and then activated back. So when you do such things, again you have to go to dependency and add it. Now see here, Anantapur is not coming. So now go to dependencies right here. And then you need to add Anantapur here. If you deactivate or change any value, then you have to again go back and do the dependencies. Otherwise, it will not work. Clear on this one? Okay, if you are clear, I'll go to the next topic. Okay, field reference looks good. Okay, great. So next, go to another object. So what I have a couple of fields here, right? New option is there to create new records. Field dependency we just saw. We have another option called set history tracking. Okay, what is this set history tracking is? So let's say you have school. Okay, Basham school is there. You have entered some information. Okay, so let's use admission. It will be better. So go to admission record. Okay, so now you have this information, right? So what is this information? Student name, student son of, date of birth, admission fee, amount is there. Okay, you have entered that information. Now later you came back and admission fee from 50,000 you made it 1 lakh. Okay, and then save. Then what happens? It will show who modified and when. Okay, it will show who modified, other modified when 8:35 a.m. Here you can see that. But on the amount field, what was the existing value? 50,000. What is the new value? 1 lakh. So it will not show you what was the existing value here. What was the existing value and what is the new value? It will not show here or anywhere in this section. Okay, so that is the problem. Now, how do we maintain the change? So the existing value and the new value and who changed and when changed. These 4 new information I need to capture. Who changed, when it got changed, what is the existing value and what is the new value. Okay, these things we need to capture, right? In real time, it is very, very mandatory to maintain the history. Okay, so that is called field history tracking. So if you go to object, okay, click on admission object. On this object you want to do, okay, you can go here. So on whichever object you want to do tracking, you have to go there. Okay, so admission I want to do and click on history tracking, set history tracking, and just select the field for which you want to track. Okay, let's say amount I want to track. Okay, and then fee, admission fee I want to track, for example. Okay, these 2 fields I want to track. Just select a set history tracking, select the check. All fields will be available here. You can select up to 20 you can select up to 20 fields. You can track, I mean, when I say up to 20 fields means, that means you can track 20 fields history on one object, 20 fields maximum. Okay, but in case if you want to extend that to some more fields, then you have to request to Salesforce to increase that field history tracking capacity. Okay, so they'll increase it. You have to request for that. By default, in any org, in enterprise or unlimited editions also, 20 is the maximum field history tracking number for each object. Okay, now I am using 2 fields here and save. Okay, done. History tracking is done. Now if you see, so that history tracking we need to add here. So activity history notes. So just go edit. So one more shortcut, right? So that history tracking is again a related list. Okay, it will come as a related list. So once you track history, then go to that object, any record, go to any one of the record. Here, see, click on edit layout. Click on edit layout. And then, so here you have related list, right? Select this related list. And then select admission history. Okay, select this admission history and then scroll down and keep it here. In this related list section, wherever you want, you can put. If you want it on the first, you can put it here, or you can place wherever you want. Okay, and then save. Okay, see here admission history is coming. So what it is showing here for now, date 5:08 a.m. It was, this record got created at 5 a.m. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll edit. So what is my current value? 1 lakh, right? I'm changing it to 2 lakhs. Save. Okay, see history got generated 21/6/2023 8:39 a.m. Other action. What is the action? Changed amount from 1 lakh to 2 lakhs. Okay, history got tracked here, right? And then let's say to 2 lakhs, I'll make it 1000. Save it. Then it will track. So from 2 lakhs, it got changed to 1000. Admission fee 500 to 1000. Save it. So here action changed admission fee from 500 to 1000. Okay, changed amount from 5,000 to 2 lakhs to 1000. Now let me do some other change. Date of birth, I'll change it to from 18 to 19. Okay, and all I'll change. So this I'll change to 5,000. This I'll change to 1,50,000. Okay, so now what all will track? Save. So here, so this guy Azhar has changed at 840. Couple of changes done. So changed amount from 1,000 to 1,50,000, and admission fee from 1,000 to 5,000. Two changes captured. Now date of birth, I also changed the date of birth, right? From 2018 to 2019. That is not tracked here. Why? Because I haven't added history tracking for that field. Here in the field history tracking, I didn't selected date of birth. So that is the reason it is not coming. So if you select date of birth, it will come. Okay. So this is called field history tracking. Okay. Is this clear? Any questions on this? On any object, you can put the history tracking. So go to any object. Okay. Student. So in this custom fields and relationship section, you can select field history tracking. Let's say you want to discount, you want to capture fee paid, you want to capture fee amount, phone number, all these fields you can select and set as save. Then history will be tracked for all these fields on the student object. So ABC. Okay. Date of birth I'm changing from 2023 to 2020. Okay. Phone number I changed something. What else I gave? Fee paid I'm making true, and null to I'm making 10,000. Okay, discount I'm putting 10%. And then save. Then what happens? History tracking will update. Now see, that option is not here, right? So then what you need to do, go to this section, layout, edit layout. And then what is option? Here, if you scroll up and down, you'll see related list. And then what is your object? Student, right? Then you will see student history. In admission history. So that will be there. So just select it, drag it and place it wherever you want. You can place it. Okay, and if you don't want this to be available, so just select this minus, it will be gone. Select this minus, it will be gone. Okay, then save. Now see, history is coming. So these are all changes I made, right? So I changed date of birth, I changed phone number, I changed fee paid, I changed amount, I added discount. So when it is blank, then see here, changed fee amount to 10,000. It was blank earlier, right? So that is where it is not showing from value to value. It was blank, so it just gave 10,000. Here also discount, it was blank, so it gave 10%. Phone number, it was like this, 321, and I added 3211. So it is showing this one. So if you already have a data and you modify it, then it will show the old value and new value. If you are fresh entering, then it will show only the new value. Okay, let's say now 10% is there. I'm putting it as 20%. Then it will show you it from 10 to 20. So here it says change the discount to 10% because it was blank earlier. Got it? Okay. So
Yeah,
next,
sir.
yeah. The next topic is on the field. So let's say you have fee amount as 10,000 and you are giving 20%. Then what is the total fee? What should be the total fee? Student has to pay after 10%, 20% discount. So 20% of 10,000
8,000.
is 2,000 minus and 8,000 has to come, right? So Mansa, in the earlier you asked about this calculation only, correct?
Yes, correct.
So
I
yeah.
have one question.
Yeah.
I have changed the fee amount and discount at a time, but in the history it's showing only discount change. Can
You
you do it
changed
for me?
fee amount and discount at the same time.
Yes. In the
And
history it's showing only discount change.
the discount edition. No, it will show. See here, I did na fee paid amount all together. I did. Let's say for example, edit. I'll remove this fee paid. I'll change amount to 20,000. Okay. And at the same time, discount I'll make it to 15%. Okay, 3 changes I did. Fee paid of 10,000 to 20,000, discount to 15%. Then save. Okay, all those 3 will be shown here. So discount 20 to 15, fee amount from 10 to 20, fee paid to true to false. Just check in the history whether that field is checked or not. Go to field history tracking and check whether that field is checked or not. Whichever field you are not able to capture, right? You can check it there. Okay. Yeah. So now we need some calculations needs to be added. So from based on date of birth, you want to calculate age. Based on no discount, you need to calculate the total amount. So that calculation has to be done. So in that case, what you need to do is go to that particular object. Okay. So let's take this discount first and then go to the date of birth, or let's take date of birth and then calculate the age of the student. Okay. So based on date of birth, I need to calculate the age. Okay, that is my requirement. I need to calculate the student age. So what I need to do is, so go to this custom fields and relationship section, click on new. So there is one option called formula. Okay, there is one option called formula. So data type. So formula data types does what it does it will calculate for you. But logic you have to write. Logic you have to write. It will calculate the logic for you. Okay. So click on formula. Click next. So age. Correct. I want to calculate the age of the student. So now from here, little calculations and logics you need to write on this field age. So what should you return based on the data? Date. What it will return? It will return the age. Age means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. So that means what is the data type? Number. Correct. So here formula return type. So based on your logic, what formula should return? So in this case, Based on date of birth, what should it return? It should return age, right? Age means number. You need to select the number. Okay. If you want to return currency, right, then you'll select currency. If you want to return another date, then you'll select date time, like this. So according to our requirement, so these are the return types. So checkbox, currency, date time, number, percent, text, and time. Okay, so these are the return types of the formula. Whichever you want, according to your requirement, you will select. Okay, in this case I want number, so I'll select number. Okay, see, for everything there is an example given. Calculate a Boolean value today. If today is greater than close date, then you want some flag to be true. Okay, this is greater, so like that you can put. And then if you want to calculate the currency, like no amount minus what do we call cost, then you want gross margin. Like for example, like total fee and discount value. Okay, so discount value is 2000, fee is 10,000. 10,000 minus 2000, total amount 8,000. Like that you can calculate. Okay, and the number next, all this date you can calculate. All these are examples. So we'll see everyone. Okay, everything we'll see. Now let's say what I want. I want age. Number I'll select. Age can be in months or years dot months, right? So I'll put no decimal as well to it. Okay, let's say 5 years and 2 months, 5 years and 3 months, like that it will come, correct? So I'll put decimal. I'll select number, click on next. Okay, and then here you have to write the logic. So this is the formula field section where enter your formula and click check syntax to check the errors. So you need to enter your formula here and then click on check syntax before saving, so that it will show you the error. If you have any error, you can show. Okay, and then you need to click the advanced formula sub tab to use additional fields, operators, and functions. So that means, so by default when you come, you will be in simple formulas, so don't use this. Click on this advanced formula. Okay, and then see here you are in advanced formula. So what you need here, you need to calculate the age out of date of birth, right? So there are two options here: insert field, insert operator. Okay, insert field means if you want to insert a field, 1 second, I'm charging is not there. Insert field will use to insert the field. So what field we need to use here? We need to use date of birth, right? Based on the date of birth, I need to calculate the age. So I need to use date of birth field. So when I click on insert fields, it will show me the another sub pop-up. See here, insert field pop-up. Here you can see student, API, organization, profile, system, user, and roles. All these are other system related objects. So our object is student. So click on this one. So it will be automatically coming. So which field you want? So here it will show all fields of student object. Okay, so here you can see all the fields. So I want to use date of birth, so I'll select date of birth, and then you have selected date of birth. So here if you see, the API name is coming. So why do we need an API is in order to use this field, date of birth field or any field in formulas, validation rules, code, or any flows or automations, then API name is mandatory. Okay, API, you have to use API name. Okay, you cannot use the DOB. You have to use DOB__C. Okay, that is the importance of API name. Insert date of birth. What I need now, tell me, how do you calculate the age of the student based on date of birth? Date of birth, and let's say for example, I'll make it as divided by, okay, just here, divided by, come here, divided by 365, correct? We have 365 days, right? Date of birth by 365. I'll give like this. We'll see what all changes comes in. Okay. Syntax, just check. So date of birth divided by 365, give me some number. Let me see. Incorrect parameter type, data type divided by expected number received data. Okay. So what do you need to do? Date of birth. Here there are some other functionalities also. Date. Divided by 3.
Ideally, from current date, the date of birth
We
should
can do that also. Today minus today minus date also we can give. So I'm just calculate. I wanted to display something else here.
Okay.
Okay, that is what I'm looking. So date of birth is some date, and if you want to calculate it by today. Okay. So what we can do is, so date of birth minus. So what is our today's date? So what is our today's date? 21/6/2023, right? So I cannot give 21/20-6/2023 here. So because today it is 2023, right? But what happens tomorrow? It will become 21, correct? What happens the other day? It will become 23. After 1 month, 7th month, right? So we should not give the date here. So what we need to give is date of birth minus today's date. Okay. How do you calculate today date is, if you come to these functions, right here, so there will be a function. All these are functions. Okay. All these are functions which we can use for, what do we call calculations. So if you search for today, it will be there. Okay. Just select this today and insert. So now date of birth minus today. So what does this give you? Let me check syntax. So today is a function actually. So it will automatically takes the today's date. So if you come tomorrow, whatever date is there, it will capture tomorrow's date here, because it's today, right? So today is a function which is provided by Salesforce, which will capture the current date. Okay. Now let me check syntax. So it will not give any error here. So see, if you don't have any error, it will say no syntax errors. Now, based on this, can you tell me what will be the output of this field? Date of birth, let's say this student, let's take. So 7/6/2020 minus 21/6/2023. Or else let's give exact number here. 21, right? 21/6/2020. Okay. Now what would be the age? Now it is 2023. That means 3 years, correct? Exact 3-year difference is there. Let's do that. Okay. So I don't give anything. So date of birth minus today. Okay. And there are two options here. Treat blank fields as zeros, treat blank fields as blank. So now this is blank. No. If you have currency fields, then you go to zeros. If you have anything other than currency, just select this below one. Okay. Treat blank as blanks. Let's say if the date of birth is blank, then age should be blank, correct? If the currency is blank, then the total fee or something should be 0. It should not calculate, right? So if you go with currency, go with zeros. Other than currency, select blank. Okay. Treat blank fields as blank values. Next. Save. Now what is my expectation here? The expectation is 3 years, correct? Any changes in your expectation? Date of birth minus today. We are expecting that we'll get 3 years, right? Agreed? Let me refresh and see what happens. it actually gives you days. It actually gives you days. Actually, today minus date of birth we have to give because today is the biggest rate, right? So what it is giving? 1000
giving the
days,
number of days.
95, right? So it gives you the number of days. It doesn't give the age. So in order to give the age, what we need to do? We need to divide this number by how many days in a year?
365.
365, correct? We have 365 days in a year. So in the formula, what we need to give is age, whatever formula we have given, date of birth minus today, divided by 365 we have to give. Okay, then it will give you the age here. Now let's go back. So I just want to show how it works. Okay, so I didn't give 365. Go to the formula, edit it. Okay, and your formula should also be today minus date of birth. Today is the biggest date, right? Today minus date of birth underscore C. You can select from here. So today you will select from here, function. No, field you will select from here. And then I need to divide, right? So as I have two values, I'll just put the bracket here. Okay, I'll put the bracket and divided by what? 365. Just say, check the syntax. Okay, no error. Then save. Now your formula is ready. And if you go here and refresh, you will get the age here. Okay, you get the age. So what is your age? No, date of birth is 2020 and your age is 3. Now if you change it, let's say your date of birth is in 4th month. Okay, then save. Then it will show 3 years, 17 days. Okay, 3 years, 17 days. Like this it will show. Now, what exactly it should show here? 3 years, 2 months it has to show, right? It should show 3 years, 2 months or 3 months or 6 months, something like that it has to show. So that calculations will keep on adding. So there are a lot of functions we need to do. So we'll keep on adding those one by one. Okay, so try to do this. Now similarly, another formula is there. What is the formula? I'll show that a simple formula and then we'll go into no complex tomorrow. Okay, so I need to create another formula. Now tell me what do you want to display? You have fee amount as 20,000. Okay, discount as 15%. Then what do you want to see? You want to see the final amount. So the final amount will become, so 10% is 2,000 and 5% is 1,000. So that means 17,000. So your final amount will become 17,000, right? So you need to have fee and discount. Two fields are there. We need to do it. Now what should be the formula? So let's go to object again. Got the requirement, right? I need to remove the discount from the fee amount and display the total amount.
Final price.
Okay, the final amount I want to display. So go to field, formula, click next. Okay, what is my field name? Final amount. Now what should be the return type of this one? I need to display amount, correct? So if I have to display amount, I need to select the currency. Okay, so if I have to select display number, I'll select number. If I have to display currency, I'll select currency. Next. Okay, so what is my formula now? So generally, how do you calculate the percentage? P into 20 by 100.
100.
Right? For example, if it is 2,000, 20,000 into 20 by 100, then it will give you some 16,000, right? That's how you calculate. Now this fee field is already a currency field and this is already a percentage field, right? Let's see how the calculation happens. Now what I'll do, insert field, fee amount is my amount and I have currency field, right? And then discount is what? Discount is a percentage field. By default, it's a percentage field. So percentage field means I don't need to give 20 into 100. Okay, I don't need to give that. So let's try and give divided by and another field. So what is my field? Discount. Let's see what the comes. So fee amount divided by discount. That's it. I didn't give anything. So 20,000 discount divided by 15. Let's see, check the syntax and see what the result comes, and accordingly we'll change. So now this is currency field. So I'll keep it as zeros. Okay. Then click next. Next. And then save. Okay. Now below age, there should be some final amount. And what is this? 15% of 20,000. Final amount. $2 lakhs. What did I give here? Final amount. Fee amount divided by discount. Why it is calculating? 20 into 10, huh? Right? 20 into 10 it is calculating. Say 10,000. 1 lakh. Oh. Give discount divided. 1 second, huh? Something is missing here. Amount divided by discount. So 20%. So division it has to take. But it is taking calculation, multiplication. Not sure why. I'm just giving star. Let's see what it does. $10,000. Okay. So it is this fee amount 20,000 into percentage. Yeah, correct, right? So my formula should be like this. So 20,000 star 20 by 100, right? Not directly 100. Mistake. Okay. So fee amount into 20 by 100. So then it became 1,000, right? So I just misunderstood. Got it, right? So this is what my formula is. So I need to have 20 fee into 20. So I was giving directly by 20. So that's where it is giving, so it was calculating like this. So 20,000 divided by 20 divided by 100. So this is what it is calculating. So what it is doing is 20,000 into 100 times it is updating, by 20 it is making again. So that is the reason it was multiplying it. So now see here, what is it is giving? So 10,000 is my fee and I'm giving 10% discount. Then what is the value? What is the 10% discount of 10,000? It is giving 1,000 to me. It is giving 1,000 to me. So that means it is giving discounted value to me, correct? 10,000 లో 10% తీసేస్తే 10% ఎంత డిస్కౌంట్ 1,000 కదా. సో 1,000 చూపిస్తుంది ఇది ఇక్కడ 10,000కి 10% డిస్కౌంట్. బట్ నాకేం కావాలి? వాట్ ఐ నీడ్ హియర్, ఐ నీడ్ 10,000 minus 10%, which is 9,000, correct? What I need here, the total amount. So this is discounted amount, but I need total amount. Total amount, how much I need to pay? 9,000, correct? So out of 10,000, if I remove 10%, then what is the amount? 10,000 minus 1,000, it should become 9,000, correct? Now go back to your formula, edit it. So now what I need to do here is, so fee amount underscore C minus, okay, this one. So this I'll put it in bracket or not needed also. Okay. Now what I'll say, fee amount minus fee amount into discount. So that means here my formula would be 20,000 minus 20,000 into 20 by 100, right? Now what happens here? It will be 20,000 minus, no, 10,000, right? My calculation. 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000 minus. So what it will get here? You'll get 1,000. So that is 9,000. Okay, this calculation will do 10,000 minus 10,000 into 20%, which is 1,000, and actual price is 10,000 minus 1,000, it will be 9,000. Okay. Okay, save. Now let's check. So earlier it was 1,000. Now I have made it as updated a formula. Then it will become final amount. Got it? So this is formula. So we will see tomorrow again. So fee amount minus fee amount into discount. So this is how you write a formula. So first try with one value and see what is the output, and again try with some other value, and try to understand the formula and get the value according to your requirement. Okay. So this is age. This is final amount. Now in the age also, what I need is, so years, 3 years. Let's say I want to display 3 years months, right? Instead of numbers or maybe even it is showing months only. So exact number I want to show. Okay, 3 years, 2 months, 3 years, 5 months, like that you want to show. And also if you want days also, 3 years, 4 months, 10 days, 4 years, 4 months, 2 days, like that also we can do the formula. So that will be little complex. So first we need to understand the basic formulas, and then we'll go deep into that. Okay, so tomorrow I'll show you some more formulas according to the functions. Okay, so let me go back again, quickly show, and then wrap up the call. Go to objects. Okay, go to any object, click new, select formula, click next, and give some name to it. Okay, for now I'll just give test, and then select anything, whichever you want, and then see here, this is your formula section, where go to advanced section. This field will show you all the fields of that object. Okay, this field will show you all the fields of the object, and here you will see all the operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, exponentiation, open parenthesis, close, concatenate, equal, not equal, less than, okay, greater than, all these things it will show you. Okay, it will show all these operators, and then you have functions here. So there will be different functions: date and time functions, okay, logical functions, and, or, if, is blank, is null, and then maths like abs, subtraction, multiplications, you'll get it here, maximum value, all those like square feet, round up, okay, truncate, all the tans, all these things will be coming up here, distance and all you need to calculate. And then you have text. So you have this left alignment, right alignment, length of the field, is peak value, lower, LPAD, median, mode, all those things will come up here. And then advanced also there. So you can see currency rate. If you want to have a currency rate, then you can do that. Okay, all functions will be available. I'll not be explaining all these functions, because if I start explaining each function, right, it will take almost 10 to 15 days for you to explain these also. Okay, so what you need to do is, from your side, when you come to this section, just click on this one, getting started, operator and functions. Okay, if you click on this, then what it does is, it will give you, you will go into some help document, So this is Salesforce help document. For every topic, you will be having a help document for you. Okay. See here, formula, operators, and functions by context. So if you scroll down, if you want math operators, so math, it will be there. See, add, subtract. So for every field operator, there will be some description here. Okay. And now, so see here, and or what it does. Okay. Everything it will show here. Let's say, for example, you want to work with today. Just click on that today. Okay. It will give you description of today. Today returns the current date as a data type. Use. So you have to give like this. Tips. Okay. Some formula. And formula, it will give one example. Today minus sample day. Just like we did, right? Today minus date of birth. Okay. Or else if you want to put some validation. So sample date cannot be less than today date. Okay. It has to be future date. Like this, it will show. So every no function, you will have an example here. Okay. So by this, we can use and try to work on it. Okay. For everything, it will give you date. Okay. So how do you calculate the date and all, age? So slowly you'll get onto this, add months. Okay. So this also one of the feature, like if your date is 2020 July, and if you want to add 2 months to it, then it should become July, August and September. So in some future date you need to put. So like that you can do. Okay. So like this, every function you will be having one example here. You select, come to this help document, and you can see here. Okay. Formulas, operators, and functions. And then each function, let's say add, how it is used. So it will give you an example here. Value 1 plus value 2 you want to add. Okay. So amount plus main amount equal to plus service amount. So you want to sum up all the amount values and put it in a one particular amount. Then you can give add and then use plus options like this. Okay. Divide, sum, everything is there. Okay. Use date, time, and time values in formulas. Okay. So like this, it will show you examples. Today, now, time now. We'll see all these things in going forward. And build a formula. Okay. How do you build a formula here? So you have a description, whatever description I told, right? So that is there here in this one. Okay. So like this, if you click on this getting started operators and functions, it will redirect you and it will give you all the details. And also that is one option. And the other option, let's say you want to use one now. Okay. So how do you use? You don't know. So here it will show you the option. So when you select now and insert selected function, then it will get added here. Okay, automatically when you click insert, and you don't know how to calculate or how to use it, then there is another option called help on this function. Okay, if you click on this help on this function, it will take you to the description of that particular function and example. Only thing is you need to know which function you need to use. Okay, returns a date time representing the current moment. Okay, now means now what is now? So 21st 6 2023 9:16 is now. So what is today? Today is 21/6 2023. What is now means 21/6 2023 9:16 is now. Okay, difference today and now. And see here, it will give you some example. If pick value status equal to open round now minus created date 0 null. Okay, so this is one example. We'll see tomorrow how it works and all. So like this, you will be having lot of functions, and that function directly you can take help here or go to this and see all the functions, and we need to identify which function we need to use, and accordingly we can use it according to our requirement. Okay. So all the help is provided by Salesforce from here and from here. We just need to identify what function. So once you go through all these functions, right, you will get to know, okay, which function we need to use when. Okay, we'll see a couple of examples, and accordingly we'll try to do some more as and when we go, right? So we'll keep on adding the formula fields and all in our projects, in the school management, real estate, hospital, everywhere we'll add. Okay. So this is on the formula fields. So formula fields is something which, you need to practice a lot. Okay, so I'll be giving some 5 to 6 or 10 examples, but I'll not be able to complete all the functions, because if we keep one function a day, it will take 30-40 days for us. Okay, so that's where I will not be able to explain all the functions, but you have that help text and help documents where you can go and try to do it, or else when you have some requirement, we'll do it on the fly. Okay, clear, right? So this is on the formula fields. Any questions? Any doubts? Any questions? Okay,
No,
so
sir.
if no question, then I'll stop sharing. Okay, if nothing, then probably we can end the class and we'll connect tomorrow, and we'll start with formula fields tomorrow. Okay, we'll come up with some formulas, and you also try to do that, and get with some scenario where you want to do some calculations or some date updates or currency updates and all. We'll see that. Okay, we'll go deep into formulas tomorrow. Okay, so if nothing, then probably I'll end the class for today. Have a good day. We'll catch up tomorrow same time. Okay, thank you all. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Same to you.
Thanks.